Hello again. Now, the Belgian monarch has visited the Tambo Special Economic Zone. Of course, he's in the country with his delegation, meeting with diamond industry entrepreneurs. The economic hub is home to a Belgian diamond manufacturing company that operates a diamond polishing factory in collaboration with a South African company. Now, the two countries have been working together since 2021, helping grow small businesses in the diamond cutting and polishing sector. The Belgian royals are here on a state visit and be around until Monday. Our senior reporter, Silindelo Masikane, tracking that story for us today. She's back in studio with me. So, thank you for coming back and being with us after hobnobbing with the Belgian royals.
Yes, I'm a bit of a royal myself these days,
yes, yes, Your Royal Highness. The main thing about this is that South Africa produces diamonds, and there's a historic center that we all know, Antwerp, in Belgium, which is collecting these diamonds. But now the relationship is changing, assisting South African small business, because we've been talking about beneficiation in this country for as long as I can remember.
Absolutely. So, of course, like you've correctly stated, Dan, we've got the Belgian monarch in our country for the first time, which is quite interesting because this is a country that we have quite close economic ties with. We work quite closely with them when it comes to foreign trade, when it comes to exporting our minerals like our diamonds. And so what we're seeing today, of course, is part of that bilateral relations meeting tour, if you want to call it, from the monarch, where they are looking at businesses as well as, entrepreneurial ideas that are coming into play in terms of partnering with, multinational companies as well as locally based entrepreneurs in the country, in particular in this diamond or mineral space. So what we saw today was King Felipe making his way to the Tambo Special Economic Zone. Now, there are certain zones in Gauteng as the economic hub that are actually specialized in terms of supporting small businesses. They're strategically based, and in particular, when you go to Tambo, the Tambo SEC zone, you see a lot of food manufacturers, and now they're bringing in this jewelry manufacturing precinct close to the airport, which is quite beneficial for a local business that wants to get into this particular industry. And so he was taken around. I mean, it's quite new, Dan. There's still scaffolding everywhere, but the building itself, the structure itself is there. And Plutchnik is now, of course, partnered with a local entrepreneur called Gilebuchile Ule. He is a local diamond polisher, one of the very few that we actually still have in South Africa. He's now partnered with this multinational company. He says that he got into this industry 10 years ago, and really he's looking to revitalize this industry and get more South Africans into it, because, I mean, it's something that can actually really contribute to our economic recovery. So I had an opportunity to speak to him. He's actually the MD of Plutchnik South Africa, but also, of course, the owner and founder of Nungu Diamonds. Let's take a listen. What kind of work went into this?
You know how they say an overnight success takes 10 years? It's very similar here. So how this deal came about is, I've been in the diamond business now for about 10 years. About 2 years ago, Plutchnik approached me to say they want to come to South Africa and set up here. I had skin in the game. I had been in the business for a bit, and decided, let's take the diamond industry to a different level with them, because these guys come in with the investment that we need. We're able to create the sort of jobs that we need. We're polishing diamonds like never before. We've been able to create 30 jobs with our Bedford View operations, and we're looking to create up to 100 jobs with our current operation at the GIDZ. So, yeah, a lot of work went into it. A lot of.
But then maybe talk to me about your expectations. The King is here. The partnership really is something that South Africa as well as Belgium are looking forward to in terms of investment and foreign direct investment into the country.
You know, one thing that I want to do is enable the South African diamond industry to regain its glory. Let's put it like this. It used to be an industry that employed a lot of people. South Africa is renowned for being one of the sources of diamonds. The fact that we're not cutting and polishing them at the scale that we should be in South Africa is regrettable. And what I'm hoping to do with this that's happening now is say the GIDZ is here. It's a special economic zone. It's supposed to attract investment, such as with Plutchnik. let's use it as a platform to re-galvanize the diamond industry. Let's reimagine what we can do with these diamonds. And we're so fortunate, we're still well endowed with them. DBS is still mining here, many other companies saw the same. I look forward to us 5 years from now talking about jobs created, jewelry brands coming out of South Africa, people learning about diamonds a different way. And also what's important to me is, as a young black man, beginning to reimagine how diamonds are looked at around the world in relation to black people, in relation to the continent. So I have high hopes, and knowing myself, will achieve 90% of them.
Yeah, it's a very tough industry, but it's a good one to be in.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
As they say, diamonds are forever.
Yes, and they're a girl's best friend, brother.
Okay, Your Royal Highness.
Just saying.
Okay, Your Royal Highness. Okay, so in my intro, I said the Belgian royal couple are around in the country until Monday.
Yes.
Have you got a sense of what's next for them before Monday?
So, of course, more engagements with civil society, business, academia. I know Queen Matilda, in fact, was with the Basic Education Minister today, Angie Motshekga. They went to an ECD center. So there's going to be a lot of these engagements where the Belgian monarch is really touring South Africa. They'll be taken to some cultural sites, historical sites. Actually on Thursday, the King and Queen actually made their way to Freedom Park. They laid some wreaths. So I think this tour is going to be beneficial for the monarch to just understand exactly what kind of a country South Africa is, and perhaps the gaps in which partnerships can take place between the two countries.
Yeah, and this is her first visit against
Yes,
South
the
Africa.
first visit, the very first one.
That ends on Monday. Thank you very much, Your Highness. That was Royal Highness Silindelo Masikane just telling us about the Belgian monarch who are currently in our country. They'll be here until Monday. They'll also be touching down in Cape Town as part of their tour.